All right, live in the studio here, otherwise known as my apartment. Let's see here. Okay, I put that on there for now. And all right, cool. I am now officially live. Greetings, people. This is a Saturday, not a Friday. A little odd. Couldn't do Friday, unfortunately, but hey, we're here for a little bit. I have a lesson in about an hour and a half, so I won't be here that long today. Maybe I'll be here for like an hour at most, which is unfortunate, but hey, better than no stream at all. So, yeah. I have some discussions planned for you guys regarding picks mainly and experimenting with picks, so we'll talk about that in a little bit. Hey, what's up, Ubi? How you doing, man? It went well, thanks. How about yourself? How's your week been, dude? Yeah, sorry I missed the stream yesterday, guys. I had to cancel. I had a scheduling issue. I had like other things overlapping. And so I was like, dang, this isn't going to work out. I guess I got to stream a different day. I have lessons today, too, and tomorrow. You know, I teach every day, but yeah, so I'm only going to be here like an hour, hour and a half at most. Hey, what's up, Ramey? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Heck yeah. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so that's why we're doing a stream today and not yesterday. That's what happened. I try to be consistent on the same days. It doesn't always happen, though, when you have a lot of stuff going on. So, hey, what's going on? Music Disciple. How you doing, man? Oh, nice, man. You got your new axe, huh? How you liking it? That's good, man. I'm glad you're adjusting with it. Better late than never. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. That's a good point. Better late than never. Hey, any stream's a stream, I guess, right? Working remote. Ah, nice. I could catch you for a bit. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. I know we got our session tomorrow, so I'll see you at some point, even if you don't hang around too much. I'll see you tomorrow at least. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good Saturday out there. Hope it's been a good week for you. Hope you're all doing well, you know, staying healthy. Oh, yeah. Dude, that's awesome, man. Yeah, Tellys are killer guitars. Like, you can do anything on a Telly. Granted, you know, the pickups, I guess it's more to do with the pickups than anything. But, yeah, they sound killer, dude. You know, and John 5 proves that for sure. Oh, nice, man. You got some church gigs, huh? That's awesome, dude. Heck yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I used to do that years ago, playing for church. I wasn't like really a church guy. It was more like a paid gig. And I wasn't really a morning guy. Really, that's the big issue. Like church, I don't mind, but I'm not a big morning person. So, you know, waking up at 8 in the morning, I was just like, I really don't want to go down there. But since it was paid, I was like, all right, well, all right. You know, if it was later in the day, you know, I don't mind lending an hour of my time, but yeah. Anyways, having said all that good stuff, hope you guys are having a good Saturday out there. Hope it's been a good week, like I said. Hope you guys have been keeping yourselves busy, or as busy as you can, I guess, considering. Let's see here. Nothing wrong with that, dude. Hey, playing for church is still a gig. Hey, what's up, Doroteo? This is actually one of my students I have later tonight. Let's see, change days. Yeah, only for this week. I had some stuff happen yesterday with scheduling, and I was just like, yeah, I can't, because I got to rotate people. I got my lesson schedule gets rotated because some people don't pick the same days, so I try to squeeze them in when I can. I try to keep everybody on the same day and time if possible, but some people like to switch around, which is fine. But yeah, because of that reason, it's hard to schedule other things in between, and then things get kind of overlapped, and because it gets kind of be a mess. Nice, man. Heck yeah. Hey, what's up, Trey? Happy Saturday to you too, my friend. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll be here probably like only an hour and 20 minutes. I got a lesson in a bit with Doroteo here in the chat, and then I have another guy after him. But yeah, I figured I'd come by for a little bit and chit chat with you guys. Oh yeah, I know. That little amp sounds pretty good, man. I have it. Where do I have it? Oh, right here. The Flatsins mini guitar amp. I boxed it up because I don't want it to get dust. I wasn't using it since the video. Hey, Mitch, how's it going, dude? Doing well, thanks. How are you? What's up, J-Rod? Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you too, my friend. Let me just open this thing up for a sec. I haven't charged it since the video, so I don't know if it even has any juice in it. But this thing is pretty, it's pretty mighty, man. It's a pretty decent little pocket amp. Well, I guess not pocket amp. You couldn't fit this in your pocket. It's too big, but I guess you could hang it over your neck or something. Oh, you know, that's what they need. They need like something you can like strap on, like they need like a handle or something with hooks on the side. You could like hang it on your neck, walk around and jam. That'd be kind of cool. I would have done that if I could have hung it around my neck, but there's nowhere you could tie anything. So yeah, one small issue, I guess, if you're trying to play like standing or whatever. You have big pockets. That's silly, man. Strap on your belt. There you go. Heck yeah. Take it with you on the go. That's funny. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good time out there. The CDs are almost done. I just got one song left to master for the CD, and then I'll get the CD in production. It's taking a little bit of time because I have people collaborating with me on this song. I have like 3 guitar players. So yeah, it's kind of a mess getting everybody on the same page, especially from different countries. But yeah, pretty cool, I should say. Hopefully in the next week or two. I know I said that probably last week, but I didn't expect everything to get pushed back a bit with the recording. So yeah, man, it should be pretty cool. I'm excited to see what happens. And then I'll probably never make a CD physical again because it's just such a pain. But at least I can say I did it one time, and people can't tell me, "Oh, did you ever try it once?" I say, "Yep, I did it once, and we're good." Do I record during the day? Sometimes, or the mornings. It just depends, either morning or afternoon, depending on like my schedule. Because, like I said, I have lessons randomly in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, sometimes in the evening, sometimes late at night to compensate for people's schedules in other countries. So yeah, it's kind of hard. And yes, I am a full-time guitar teacher. That is what I do. So I'm just sitting here typing homework for people, meeting people, FaceTiming, quizzing people, going back, typing. A lot of typing involved, a lot of making homework and stuff, and massaging the arms. That goes. I try to practice when I can, but, I'm so busy lately. Thanks, dude. That's true. That is true. Thanks, Ubi. Appreciate it, man. I try to learn as I go, so... still a process for me. But yeah, guys, I have some stuff to show you here. Let me what is this? What is this here? Hold on a second. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what this is. Sorry, I got an email, somebody sharing a folder with me, but I don't even know who this or why or what the hell is happening. But anyways, where did I put my hold on a second, guys. There it is, my Ziploc of little picks. So I've been experimenting with different picks in the last week or so, and I got so many different ones in here. Where do I begin? All right, so first thing is I normally use the Jumbo Flow picks from Andy James. They're 2mm, but they're not very big. They're just kind of normal jumbos. They're not there's no grip. It's just smooth kind of texture. Not shiny, but just kind of smooth. I don't know if that makes any sense at all what I'm saying. That's what they look like. I've been using these for maybe a couple years, and I love them. I really do. But I wanted to try something different just to experiment. I found some picks on sale, and I was like, well, all right. So in the last few weeks, I've been trying out different picks. So I tried these, and I don't like them. I mean, they're okay. These are like the JTC Ibanez 2.5 millimeter picks. They're like jazz picks, though. They're kind of skinny and small, kind of short. Like, hold on, like that, I guess. Hopefully kind of like that, you can see. But yeah, not too terrible. I guess they're pretty decent for what they are. You know, they're not bad. But anyways, moving on from there. Let me move this out of the way. Got so many picks crunched up in here. Give me a sec. The heck? Oh, I see. So this one is a jumbo flow pick also, kind of like my other jumbo flow pick. Kind of like this one. They're very identical. The only difference is this one has kind of a grip and it's a little sharper on the bottom. So like there, it's a little sharper on this bottom piece here. Mine's more rounded on the bottom, like that, just slightly more rounded. Same size, if this is a 2.5, this is a 2 millimeter. Everything else is pretty much identical except for the grip texture. Okay, so if we can kind of see that okay. Let me move some stuff around here. But yeah, these ones, I'll try them out in a minute so you guys can hear the difference. Okay, bear with me. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, I got a few different pick options. So let me just grab this. Okay. Getting sidetracked here. So, real quick. Okay, so this little jazz kind of pick is sharp, and it creates a lot of like sharp sound, I guess. Sounds okay. It's just a bit sharp for me. If I move this 2.5 millimeter pick, right? It kind of can. It's not bad. It feels kind of similar to the other jumbo flow pick I have, so like the sound's a little different. Right. If I go back to my old pick, sounds kind of similar. They're both jumbo flow picks, but this JTC one's kind of sharp, very trebly. Okay, and then this other pick I have, this is kind of a weird pick here. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you guys. That's, all right. Here, this is like volcanic glass or something weird. I don't know. Something weird makes it thick and shiny and kind of big. This is a 3 millimeter pick. I never tried a 3 millimeter pick before, but they were cheap. They were on Amazon. And I said, what the hell? I'll try it out. So 3 millimeter pick. And man, what a world of difference. Like, I love 2 millimeter, but this 3 millimeter, I can keep my hand open and wider, and I feel less tension in my hand now. The picking is really smooth, especially when I'm doing like these big runs. Right, a little movement. So yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, they work pretty decent for what they are. For being 3 millimeter, I didn't expect it to be so smooth. And it takes a little getting used to because I'm not used to having something so thick, like, you know, for a pick in the hands. But I'm kind of getting used to it. It's real smooth sound too. Like if I use my other pick, it's more sharp. Now the other pick. Kind of hear the little the movement happening, right? So yeah, I don't know. I think so far I really like these 3mm picks. These are pretty nice for me. I didn't think I would, but I like them. 2.5mm, not bad. It's just a little sharp. I don't like the sharp piece on the bottom. It's more rounded, but it's still kind of sharp. And I really don't like these Jazz 3 looking ones where they have the really sharp tip. Again, 2.5mm, not bad, but on the bottom it gets really light, and I don't like that. I can't hold on to it, and it gets like flappy. Anyways, that's my presentation for now. Let me move out of the way so we can chit chat some more. But yeah, that's my latest news on picks. So let me put some of these back because I'm going to lose them if I don't. I would lose everything. Okay, pick bag. Keeping it all put away. Okay, I wasn't ignoring you guys, or I wasn't trying not to. That's funny, dude. Okay, going down. What's up, Jason? How you doing? We've been rocking out some DIY picks. Nice. Throw TO uses the Jumbo Flow 1.5mm. Nice, man. Heck yeah. Yeah, Jumbo Flow picks are killer. Yeah, a lot of snap and bite. I'm not a big fan of it, but whoever does like those, we'll get them when I get the CD shipped out. You guys will get a pick. Yeah, it is hard to find the right one. That's funny, dude. Yeah, what pick could you pick if you picked a pick of a pick, right? What's up, Clutch? How you doing? Hey, appreciate it, Ramey. I'll see you then, dude. Have a good rest of your Saturday or Sunday. Wait, Saturday. And yeah, we'll have a good Sunday too, hopefully. I get the days mixed up on which one it is. I'm like, is it Saturday? Is it Sunday today? Is it Monday? I don't know, man. I get all screwed up over the place. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Friday out there, man. Wait, Saturday, Friday. Today's Saturday. See, I just screwed it up again. You guys know what I'm talking about. I find it hard to nail pinch harmonics with anything thicker. Oh, really? That's crazy, man. You know, I don't know. I don't know if I could do a pinch harmonic with a 3mm. I haven't really thought about it. But you got me curious. Let's take a look. I'm wondering if I could do that or not. I don't really know, to be honest with you. Maybe? I think you should be able to, right? At all. It's kind of quiet, sorry. Yeah, I guess it works okay. It's just a different sound. But yeah, I don't know. It kind of works, but I do notice if it's 3mm, there's a little bit like, what's the word? It's more like, I don't say immovable, but it's a little more like, I don't know. Let's try the 2.5 again. I'm taking the other pick out. Let's try the 2.5 and see if it feels any different, or if it's going to be just the same. But the 2.5 is a little sharper, so it should be a little different. A little easier to hit the pinch harmonics with the 2.5, probably because it has a sharp tip. Go back. With picking, this works a little better for pinch kind of thing. Only a point difference, but the material too, so maybe part of it. Got an OC. It's a special moment when you figure out pinch harmonics. That is true. Oh, you know what? That could be it. The echo cancellation. Thank you for telling me, Clutch. Because honestly, I forget it resets when I leave. All right, now let's see if we can actually hear it. There we go. Oh man, let's see what we got here. EVH used thin picks, 0.60. That makes sense actually. I'm not surprised by that. Yeah. You can hear it too. The pick flaps around a lot when it's like under 1 point. Even like 1.3 picks, you can hear them kind of flap. There's like a certain, like in the recordings, you hear a little. I don't know how you explain it. It's like a, you hear like a. It's like a paper kind of sound, right? Like George Lynch kind of has that sound too a little bit when he plays. You can hear that kind of flap. You know who else does that on YouTube? Rick Graham. He uses a lighter pick, I think. I just assume because he can hear the flip flap sounds. Let's see. I heard Paul Gilbert uses floppy picks. Oh yeah. Him too. He does a lot of that flippy flap thing. I'm not Paul Gilbert either, man. I couldn't do Paul Gilbert stuff. I mean, I'm okay at it, but not like that. I'm not a Paul Gilbert guy, technique-wise. But yeah, I can't use those floppy picks, man. I tend to either break them or I just can't get the control. Like, I don't know. I just never could do it. But thicker picks, I can shred all day with these things, and I don't have any tension, and I don't have to worry about breaking a pick, or, you know, as long as I don't lose them. That's the only thing I got to worry about is losing stuff, because like I said, I get kind of forgetful. But yeah, you know, my pinch harmonics have always been kind of weird and unorthodox, because I'll use the thumb technique. But when I first learned pinch harmonics, I didn't do the thumb technique. I did this really weird looking thing that I don't even know how you can describe it, but it just looks kind of like this. Where you're like touching the string at the same time with a finger as you're picking. So emulating the same pinching motion, but with different, or you can pinch underneath with the finger, but I have to use the pick still. And I used to do that a lot when I was younger. It was a kind of a habit. I'd play a riff like, and I'd bounce my hand over. So that's kind of a funny thing that I did. And then, you know, like the thumb thing I can kind of do sometimes. It's not always like, you know, perfect. I'm not like an expert at doing the thumb way. I can do it on the littler strings. See, but the top string I'm not always perfect at with the thumb pinch. I could do thumb pinch on all the other strings. But yeah, I still sometimes will resort to that one for a more meatier sound. I don't know what the hell you call that. It's a cool technique. Yeah. I've heard that a lot, by the way. A lot of people tell me that they've never seen me do that. or anyone do that. I mean, they never see me or anyone do that. But I try to hide it. You guys don't see me do it. I'll do this a lot secretly. Like you might see me play. See that? Or I just kind of switch in between. It's weird. It doesn't always work the way you want it to, but it's fun. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I've heard about those. I don't like Jazz 3 picks, though. Not a big fan of like the Jazz style ones. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, man? What's up, Tyler? I just realized I saw your message up there. But yeah, yeah, it's a trip, man. There's just a lot of things that we all have to do a little differently than, you know, when you're learning, when you're playing, and it's not like on purpose. Like I didn't rebel when I was younger. I just didn't really have a good teacher or any teacher when I was really young, so I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and I just kind of learned to pinch harmonics the wrong way. But you know, I can do them the right way now. I still choose to do them the wrong way because I don't know, it's kind of fun. Yeah, it's kind of cool, and you can also do it open, right? Open string. Works better towards the pickup area. Let's see. That's funny, dude. That's actually really funny. Heck yeah, rock and roll, man. Rock and roll. Hey, by the way, Tyler, you did a good job on your stream, man. Thanks, dude. Aw, hell yeah. I used to use the Dunlop Gators, the 2mm. Dude, I used to use those years ago. Like, talking like 5 years ago. I loved those things. They were cool. But yeah, Tyler, you're doing really good in your streams, man. You're doing really good. Just keep up the hard work, man. I hope you get into the Jared Dines Shred collab. If you guys didn't know, Tyler made, you know, one of the videos for what do they call it, the final contestants for the Jared Dines big, you know, guitar collaboration thingamajig. I always say it wrong. But yeah, if you guys haven't gone and voted for Tyler on that Jared Dines video, I sure would appreciate you guys doing that. He's 14 years old and he plays amazing, and he needs to be in that video. I think it would really help him out. Let's see, how's the ricotta breaking in? It's all right. I like it. It's hard to pick like one guitar I like a lot, right? I like this guitar for sure, but you know, there's certain issues on certain frets, like here. And I've tried, you know, I've done a little bit of truss rod adjustments. I've done intonation a little bit. I've replaced the strings. I've looked around. I mean, there's obviously high fret issues, so I just can't fix that. I don't really know how to do that. I'm not that great of a luthier guy or repair guy. But other than that, the guitar plays fine. That's true. That's true. As long as it works. That's a good point, Andy. That's a good point. Appreciate that, dude. I don't think I'm going to make that. I don't think Jared likes me that much, to be fair. But also, my style is not that modern, so. Heck yeah. Tyler, you'll get in there, dude. You're more modern, and I think you fit right in, man. You got a Geo. Oh, nice, man. That's killer. And by the way, Tyler, when I was in your stream, I apologize, because there was a dude that was like trolling on your comments, and I didn't mean to like bicker with him a little bit. I realized after, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have bickered with the guy, because, you know, it's probably better just to ignore the trolls like I do on my channel, you know. So I hope I didn't like make your comments feel awkward. But like when the guy was trolling on you, I was like, I'm gonna tell this guy what's up. I really hate trolls that don't have any content, and then they go and they blast like, you know, you're 14, man, like a grown man complaining about you, and you play better than a lot of these guys probably ever played in their life. So I'm not gonna let somebody talk a bunch of smack, but that's funny. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I don't remember seeing it, but that sounds crazy, dude. Thanks, dude. Oh, good, man. I'm glad. Yeah, I figured I should have like probably just kept quiet. I'm like, well, dang, maybe they don't want me doing that. But yeah, people, man. I don't know. There's always somebody trolling on these comments, and I don't mind if they troll me. But, I'm a grown dude. I mean, I'm not saying you're not a, adult. It's just you're a kid to me. You're 14, so it's like it's one thing to pick on me, like whatever. I don't care. But picking on like a 14-year-old, that's just like, how low can you go? Stupid. Yeah, way to go, dude. Picking on a 14-year-old. That's real tough. But yeah, anyways, other than that, I think you'll get into the contest, dude. And if you don't, you still get good exposure because at least you made the final contestant video, and that's something. Not many people can say they did that. So yeah, kudos to you, dude. Very proud of you. But yeah, sorry guys for doing the stream today instead of yesterday. Like I said, my schedule got really mixed up with lessons. I had my Korean class yesterday also because my teacher had to move days around, and so like I was moving my Korean lesson with my teaching lessons, and then it overlapped in my schedule, and I couldn't do my lesson. I was like, it's getting everything moved around. So that's why I'm here today. And unfortunately, I can only be here for another like 40, 50 minutes, if that, because I have a lesson at 6 o'clock my time. It's 5:07, so very short stream today. I apologize, but hey, I just want to make sure that I came in just to say hello to you guys. I didn't forget you. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I know, right? Who would have guessed? Yeah, no worries, dude. Let's see. Fender. Oh, nice, man. That's killer. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Heck yeah. You'll have to talk about that in your lesson, man. You have to show me. Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. Collabs are definitely awesome. It's a trip to see people from all around the world, Like, it's just, like, when I listen back at music, like, I've had Tyler here in the comments. I've had him play on my songs. He's going to be on my album, right? Some other people from other states or other countries joining in. Like, I have a guy from South Korea jumping in. I have another guy from the UK. It's weird to look at. It's like there's all these people you never would have met or talked to without the internet. And it's like to have them contribute something without having to leave their house, just with online. That's so cool. And music's like a universal language, man. We can all have a conversation in that way. So yeah, very exciting. Let's see. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, those are all the heavy songs. I think you guys heard all the songs now that are kind of heavyish. The last song that's going to be there's two other songs on the album. One song's more like my normal fusion rock, kind of like poppy rock sound. So it's not as like dark as the other ones. And then I got like a piano intro. It's only like a minute long, but it's kind of like a mellow soundtrack, kind of gothic sound. So that'll go on the CD too. And what you guys won't hear it unless you get the CD. But yeah, all the other stuff will be uploaded digital, like maybe like a month after the CD physical copies are shipped out. Then I have time to do that. Upload it, certain things to Spotify. Not everything's gonna get uploaded to Spotify for like maybe the first year. I'm gonna let it sit for a bit. But yeah, so that's the plan, and it could change, but that's what we're gonna go with for now, supposedly. Oh, cool. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate that, dude. Trey's a good dude. I'm happy that he jumped in on my collab. He's a very cool guy. Very nice, very humble. And when I sent him that tune, he was so quick to reply. He had the solo for me like in an hour. And I said, geez, man. I said, I didn't expect you to have the solo done already. He's like, oh, yeah, I don't mess around. I was like, well, dang, I appreciate it. Because most people will, take maybe a few days, which is fine. Or, sometimes some people drag it out like a few months. And you're like, hey, man, we still jamming? But Trey was like, hour. I'm like, whoa. All right. That's not messing around. Yeah, he's awesome, man. Very good guy. I'm glad I ran into him. I've heard about him through Scar My Guitar, but like I didn't really, I've never really like seen his content till maybe the last month because he popped in my live stream, and then I was like, oh, I've heard of this guy, and then we started following each other, and I'm glad we did, man. He's a really cool dude, good guitar player. He's got like a Dimebag sound, at least to my ears. I hear like a lot of Dimebag influence and maybe a little Zach Wild in there, but yeah, especially his tone. He's got like that mixed tone. It sounds just all Dimebag Daryl, you know. Hello from Finland. See, now that's what we're talking about. We're just talking about communicating from around the world. That's just so cool. Greetings to you, sir. I hope everything's well in Finland. What time is it in Finland? I'm curious. Over here in the States, in California where I'm at, it's 5:11 Pacific time, which I guess is like, what is that? Is that 1700 military? Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know about flows through me. Sometimes it does. It doesn't happen as often as I like. Only when I'm lucky. Oh, cool, cool. Nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah, I don't do a lot of chicken picking, so that's pretty neat. I like watching chicken picking, though. It's a lot of fun. I only know a few little silly riffs, man. Like the little, that kind of thing. Or the little... like that kind of like stuff, but I'm not very good at it. I'm very sloppy when it comes to chicken picking, like flat picking. What? Let's see here. Oh, that's funny, dude. Yeah, you're like, wait a minute. You're like piecing it together. Oh, this is a trip. Oh, that's cool. What language are you learning, Tyler? Always love it when people pick up other languages, dude. That's cool. You're picking up a language. I think more people should, because I feel like in the States we don't do that enough. Like other countries, people speak 2 to 3 languages, and a lot of Americans I talk to are like, I don't need to speak any other language. I'm just gonna speak English, which is fine. Getting comments on something. I had to turn my notification off. But yeah, definitely curious about that. Oh, wow. That's cool, dude. Heck yeah, kudos to you for doing that. How you liking it so far? Is it pretty fun, pretty enjoyable, or do you feel like it's pretty crazy? You speak okay French? Oh my goodness, man, you're like a multi-talented dude. I don't know if I could do more than one language, man. I can barely handle just doing the one Korean thing. I can't imagine doing like multiple languages. I got enough problems. Yeah, it is. It's fun. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, keep up that, man. You're doing the right thing, because it's always better to learn different languages. You try to start to learn Finnish. Oh, man. Yeah. I can never finish. That's funny. Yeah, it's a trip, dude. I can't imagine. That's got to be rough. Let's see, same side of the brain as music. Oh, that's a good point, I guess. You got a good point there. I guess that kind of goes together real well with it. Move this over. But yeah, that's killer, man. That's very exciting. I'm glad other people, like I said, are doing some other stuff. You know, it needs to be popular or popularized. More people need to do more stuff like that. People get so narrow-minded. It's nice to see people open their minds up a little bit and do something a little different. Especially nowadays, man. You know, we need more people in the world like that. More open-minded people. But yeah, hope you're having a fantastic Saturday out there. It's kind of weird to think it's Saturday. Sorry for mixing up the days, but yeah, we do what we can. Ah, wow, 3:13 a.m. in Finland. That's crazy, man. That is a trip. Yeah, Portuguese, I can't imagine. I don't know any Spanish or Portuguese, but it's got to be kind of difficult, I imagine, right? I mean, I'm sure all languages can be difficult, but That's awesome. Yeah, Tyler's a good dude, man. He's a good dude, and especially for his age, man. Plays some wacky, crazy stuff. Definitely impressive. Impressive guy. It's a small world in the music community. It's definitely a small world. Guitar Max could bench all the guitar channels. That's funny, dude. Yeah, Guitar Max is awesome. He's just one of those guys you gotta love, man. He's a lovable guy. He's got a great personality. He's so mellow, but he's also like jacked, like an action hero. So it's like, for me, I always thought he's just a really cool dude. It's like He-Man or something. You're like, dude, you're He-Man. All right. So I got about 45 minutes or so left here. Yeah, let me know what you guys got going on. And I'll be here for a little bit longer. Sorry, I'm just closing out some windows here. Okay. But yeah, super cool. Let me know what you guys got going on in your day. What plans you have for the weekend, what's left of it. I know it's like, Saturday already, probably Sunday in some countries, but yeah, let me know what you guys got going on. Where are we at here? Okay. How often do I change my strings and what gauge do I use? So I use 10 to 46, I believe. I think that's right. I use the Diodario NYXLs because they're cheapest ones I can find right now that I like the sound of. But I change them out probably every, I don't know, 4 to 6 months between there. I try not to, I try not to get my hands all dirty all over the place. I try to, use a microfiber cloth and clean my strings and wash my hands because, the corrosion and all that. But about 4 or 6 months they usually last me. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I believe it too. He's a rock and roll guy, man. Jimmy Swag. That's cool. Yeah, I bet that'd be kind of hard, man. You don't want to mix them all up. That'd be a bit much to take on. But yeah, that's a handful, dude. That's a handful of languages. Oh, nice, man. Getting some painting done today, huh? Or getting them ready for paint. Sounds pretty exciting. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see here. I just put Ernie Ball on this. Ivan has had 2 extra sets earlier. Oh, nice, man. It sounds like you gave him the full customer service right there. Heck yeah. That's killer. Paint it black. Some good old Rolling Stones action. I was learning Korean. It's not bad, man. It's a bit of a headache. I mean that in a good way. Like I like a challenge, but I'm at a point now where I'm learning a lot of stuff that's kind of hard to remember. A lot of stuff, which is a good thing. 3 sets for under $15. Dang, that's killer, Jeff. Oh gosh, I'd say I probably played for about. I played for 23 years, but I didn't practice like seriously with the right attitude. So some of those years probably were, well, I don't want to say wasted, but it could have been done a little better. Uh, yeah, I'd say so at least. But yeah, I guess you could say 23 years. I'll just round it up, make it even. Hey, what's up, Bald Shredder? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I'll be here for a little bit, so that's cool you popped in, man. What's up, Sienna? How you doing? Good to see you. Heck yeah. Yep. Richard was called out, man. Mr. James. Jeff sees you, man. Heck yeah. Hopefully you got some cool stuff going on, Richard. Hope you're doing some epic shredding and some new videos. Should be exciting to see. Yeah, Richard don't mess around, man. He gets going on videos and he starts making them and he gets them rolled out quick. I'm always impressed. I'm like, how is he doing that? Yeah, he's not messing around. It's like, once in a while he might message me and be like, yeah, I got like, 4 videos I'm putting out. And I'm like, how the hell is he putting out 4 videos or whatever? Yeah, it's a trip. You don't mess around, man. Don't mess around. All right, let's see here. Oh, looks like your video for your piano performance is on YB. Look for 2025 FBCA talent show. Chopin. Let's see. Chopin. I will get it ready here. Let me look. Piano performance. Okay, so it was 2025 FBCA. Oh, I see it. Jeez. That's wild, man. Jeez. That's crazy. Man, that's wild. That's like professional level there, man. Yeah, really good job on that, Sienna. That's like, as good as piano teachers I've heard. Like I've met a lot of piano instructors over the years working in music stores and stuff, and that's pretty top notch. So yeah, congratulations on doing that. That's awesome. You have a bright future ahead of you. Like you could even get like a side hustle teaching other people with that skill. That's crazy. I took no prisoners on my performance. That's a good attitude to have. Take no prisoners. Oh, killer. Way to go, Tyler, man. That's support right there. Heck yeah. Appreciate you, man. That's nice of you to do that. And coolness. Yeah, that's killer. So yeah, congratulations, Sienna, for doing that. I didn't expect that. That's pretty wild. I'll go ahead and comment too since I'm here. Let's see here. There we go. Commenting now. But yeah, good job on that. Thank you for showing me. It's always cool to see you guys progress with stuff. And yeah, it's just a trip, man. It's just a trip. 1 minute you might be learning something and the next minute you get really good at it, And you've shown that. So Good job. Keep it up. Imagine it'll take you far, especially with piano, because that's like considered a real instrument. You know, not no offense to guitar. You know, I love guitar, but in like a general music sense, they don't really consider guitar a real instrument. A lot of time, people always look down. Like I met a lot of music majors and music people, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, guitar is okay. You know, it's not a real instrument, but it's okay." And I'm just like, "What? Seriously?" As Metal Dude would say, since Richard's here. Uh, and I'm like, man, that's stupid. But I think it's an instrument. I like it. Obviously, classical guitar players think it's an instrument, but you know, only for Bach type things. Yeah, it's fair. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Music can be so varied, and there's so many different opinions on music, and you know, it's just hard to really find common ground with everybody all the time. I try, but some people have very extreme views that are musicians. Uh, Musicians can be the worst type of people. They could be the best or the worst, because musicians can be very, very humble, or they can be very egotistical. So you know, it just depends who you're gonna run into. Um, but yeah, I respect all music, all musicians. I love all instruments. I love all cultures, instruments, and music, and you know, even things like, you know, I listen to whatever people send me. I listen to like traditional, older music. I listen to modern music from China, you know, maybe Korea, Japan, Russia. I have some Russian friends that show me Russian music. I listen to whatever. Anything is good, and I'm willing to listen to it. I may not always like it, but I'm willing to listen to it, and you know that helps shape my view of music when I'm writing or when I'm studying music. Because you know, if you keep an open mind to things and you really try to learn from what you're listening to, you might come up with something cool on your own. So, anyways, let's see here. That is true too. That is true with the little hammers and everything hitting. But yeah, you know, you would think people would look at it that way, like you know, like thinking, okay, this is also a stringed instrument or percussive instrument, right? I know piano's often titled like a percussive type thing, which it is, but yeah, people need to be more open minded. I think. I don't want donuts. I don't eat donuts. That's good. That's a good thing. Yeah, you don't want to eat donuts. Donuts not always good for you. I've man, my body went through hell. I remember when, you know, back when I was homeless. I remember like, you know, when you eat food when you're homeless, you just eat whatever you can get your hands on, pretty much like free food from the giveaways, or you know, some of the churches will bust people out and they feed you like some leftover spaghetti with some stale bread, which was pretty bomb back then when you're hungry. Uh, but where I'm getting at is like a lot of churches always give people donuts. And I remember in the mornings, there was this church run organization where they let you shower and stuff. And I always showered every morning because I always wanted to be clean and, you know, do my laundry. They have a little laundry thing. They give you 15 minutes to shower. They put the thing on and it turns off on you. Hurry, rush in with your sandals, shower, rush out. It was like the little community area. But it's run by like a church. And if you go inside the building, they have coffee. And they had like little donut holes that were like kind of old, or like, you know, little donut things that were, you know, whatever, kind of stale. And, you know, if you're starving and there's nothing else to eat, just be like, oh shit, well, all right, I guess I'll take a donut hole then. You know, it's all crunch, crunch. God knows what I did to my body back then, you know. You're running around 10, 20 miles on foot, and then you're feeding yourself a donut, so your blood sugar is going up. And then, you know, you got all this excess, you know, glycogen storage and burning simultaneously. No nutrients. I have to laugh, man. It's wild. But yeah, so anytime I think of donuts, I think of. That's why I don't eat donuts, is because I can't eat them without associating being homeless. Because I remember eating donuts homeless, and it just puts me in a weird place. So I don't eat donuts for that reason mainly. I think like, oh man, that's weird. That brings me back, you know. But yeah, anyways. Oh, I see. Yeah, Ingve. I always forgot he said that, the donut thing. I was thinking, where did that come from? Why are we talking about donuts? So, yeah, I'm glad that gives it context now. But yeah, donuts always make me think of that, though. I always associate donuts with eating at that place. Like I said, any food's better than no food. Obviously, I'm not going to be like stingy. If you're starving, you eat whatever. But yeah, it's just funny, man. It's just such a like opposite. You wouldn't think like of all the things you'd think would be widely available. Would you have guessed donuts? Like I wouldn't have guessed that until I was homeless, and I was like, donuts? That's the most widely available, or like leftover like Little Caesars pizzas that are like a few days old, like all crunchy. You're like, cool. All right. I mean, it's pizza. It's good. Better than eating, with nothing, or out of a can. Hell, I think I ate probably better homeless than I did at the trailer park I grew up in when I was hecka poor. Which is it's even more bizarre to think. I was actually pretty stoked. I was a dumb kid. I was like, 16 to like 19 range. So I was like, oh, sick donuts, pizza. What? No way. This is bomb. But now obviously now as an adult, I'm like, that's not real food. But yeah. Anyways, funny story for the day. A lot of funny stories to look back on. I do a lot of reflecting, and I have to get a good laugh of the silly things in life that you remember, and it's a trip. It's a trip. A lot of funny things. A lot of not so funny things too, but a lot of funny things, and you gotta laugh because it's just so silly. Also, I can't eat those dinner rolls, like those little like dinner roll things you can buy at the store, just like the ones that come pre-made. I can't eat those things. If I eat those things, I always think of the homeless dinners because they had like a program where anyways, long story short, they bust you out. You have to wait like in line for like an hour. All these low income and homeless people get together in this huge line. They pat you down. They put you on this like janky bus. They drive you to some random church. It's like 100 churches in my town. And so you pick one of them, and they always feed you the same thing. Like I said, the leftover spaghetti and the stale bread roll. But those things, man, like I've seen those so many thousands of times. I don't like looking at those things. If I see the dinner roll somewhere, I tell people, no, thank you. I'm okay. Thank you very much for offering. I'm okay. I'll pass on the little dinner roll. It's like, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good. Not just because it's carbs, but you just get used to eating it over and over. So it's like, this again. Yeah. Not to sound ungrateful, of course. Food's food, like I said. If you're hungry, you eat. But unless you're starving, I don't have I'm not gonna make myself eat it per se. Yeah. Put the guitar down for now. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good Saturday out there. I'll be here probably another 25 minutes or something like that. I have lessons tonight, so I can't stay very long. So I apologize to you guys. But yeah, here hanging out. Hope we're having a good chat. What's up, New Mexico Saint? How you doing, man? Good to see you. This is a guy right here that's been taking lessons with me for a bit, New Mexico Saint. And he's making some good progress, so very proud of this dude. We're gonna have a pop quiz tomorrow. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna pop quiz. I might ask you a few questions, but I'm not gonna pop quiz you too bad. So I hope you remember some of the shape stuff. But anyways, yeah. So I'm just hanging out, chat with you guys. This is more of a chat stream than a play stream. That's why I just put chat and hang out. Like, I'm not really in a playing mood, to be honest with you guys. I know it sounds crazy. Like I love music and I live, breathe music all the time, but sometimes I don't always feel the need to play, especially when I'm writing, recording a lot, and just kind of like burn out a little. So, yeah. What bands do you listen to right now? Good question. I don't listen to a lot of newer music, unless people send me things from like their culture. Like like I said, I have some South Korean friends that send me music, or people in Norway. I have another guy or some people in Russia, Necessary Evil. They send me some stuff they listen to and keep me up on like other bands. But I don't know a lot about what's popular here in the States or what I'm listening to now. Like I don't have a specific thing. I listen to a lot of older music, to be honest with you, more than I do newer music here. Because I don't like a lot of the newer like music I hear here in the States. So I listen to a lot of oldies. Like I listen to the Beatles. I like Sting. I like the Police. I like listening to, Peter Gabriel. Phil Collins, Genesis. I love all that kind of music. That's more my thing. Poppy, I guess, more alternative stuff. I like metal and rock too, but I don't like listening to metal in my free time. I like writing it. I just don't like listening to it as much anymore. It's a bit stressful. If you have any good bands that you listen to in Finland, right? You said you were Finnish, I believe. I would love to hear your suggestions for me. If you have anything you like me to listen to, I would love to check it out sometime. You better get on your own work. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, nice, man. Cool. Hey, I hope that goes well for you, dude. And I appreciate you guys popping by. I always appreciate you guys. And I was kind of like 50-50. Like, should I even stream today? It's not gonna be that long. But I thought, well, it's better than nothing. Uh, so yeah, we're here. We did a little something today, at least. Doesn't always have to be big streams, right? You're going to the Queensryche concert in March. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, dude. That's gonna be exciting. I bet you're stoked for that. It's always cool to see musicians playing live, especially when they're bands you like a lot, right? And they're artists you guys look up to. I think that's really cool. I've only been to a few concerts my whole life, like watching, and like I saw Steve Vai play, and that was just amazing. That was like 2 years ago now. That's really weird to think, but that just totally blew my mind, man. When I saw Steve Vai playing, and he was just like from here to there, I choked up. I had like tears in my eyes, man. I was just blown away. The power of the music, like, it sounds really hippie of me, but like all the music and then the setting and just seeing somebody you've always listened to in person, and you're there in that moment. It just was overwhelming, man. It was amazing. Can't explain it, but let's see here. Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Dude, that's pretty cool. Tyler knows some neat facts, man. Yeah, I didn't know that about Strandberg and stuff, too. That's actually really interesting. That makes sense why they're better. Like guitars. A lot of stuff, in other countries is usually better than stuff in the States lately. Your parents suck? Well, that's a wild thing to say, man. Still living on the collab with Trey. Nice, man. I'm glad you liked it. We'll do more in the future. We will do more in the future. This was just like a test run for the album. But in the future, we'll do some more collabs for sure. Yeah. Yeah. It's a trip, man. And even like guitar players. Like, I've met more really, really good guitar players that are from other countries more than I do people from our own country. Like, I meet a lot of people that do YouTube or guitar here in the States, and a lot of them are really sloppy. I'm sloppy too, but I mean, they're sloppier than me, and it's like crazy. But people in other countries, man, they're really like, they hold themselves to a different standard. Um, there are some exceptions, of course. I do meet people in the States that are really good once in a while. And look like Tyler. Tyler's here in the States, and he plays amazing for his age. So, yeah, Tori Slusher's amazing. She's here in the States. So we have some people, like upcoming people, I mean, not like already established people, but yeah, for some reason, other musicians and other like cultures seem to take it more seriously. Oh, that's killer. I didn't know that. I know In Flames. I didn't know that about the Swedish thing. That's really cool. That's pretty cool, Sienna. Quart factories. Oh, okay. I didn't know Quart had factories in Indonesia, to be honest with you. That is cool. I don't know a lot about Quart. I didn't know a lot about Quart. But I take your word for it, man. Kopi mana kopi, right? That's what the Indonesians always tell me, or they used to tell me. Kopi mana kopi. I don't drink coffee, so they tease me about that. Uh, well, that sounds tough, man. Sorry to hear all that. Hopefully that kind of, smooths out for you. I don't know about that. I think, in a way they have less time because they work so hard, like in some cultures, they work themselves to death, um, which is pretty wild. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Indonesian stuff seems pretty well built. Like I don't have a lot of experience with Indonesian product, but like what I've seen is pretty decent, and they seem like good people. I've only talked to a few Indonesian people, and they've been always respectful and really nice. Um, they crack me up though. Like some of the stuff they say is it's humorous. I have a few people that have reached out to me from Indonesia, and we've done some video calls, and they like their cigarettes and they like their coffee. And I'm not saying that to like bash them. I just know that's just something I noticed. They like it's like a normal thing. You don't smoke, Lester? No. You don't like kopi? Kopi? No, I don't. I don't drink caffeine. Oh, they're like you're missing out. It's kind of funny. Gotcha. Yeah, I've heard about that for South Korea. That's true, Doroteo. You're right about that. I do remember hearing about quart manufacturing in South Korea as well. That is true. Let's see. Oh, killer, dude. Thanks for that list. I love Nightwish and I love Children of Bodom, by the way. That's so cool that you mentioned them. I'll check out the other ones, Norther and the Crown Shift. I'll check those out. Oh, and Warman. I'll check out Warman too. Yeah, I saw Children of Bodom live back in 2007 or 8, and I was so lucky because that guy unfortunately passed away, which is terrible. But I was so lucky to see him because I never would have had the chance again. What a show! That was the coolest thing ever, and they were handing out free CDs for I forget what CD it was. It was a CD where the Blood Drunk song came out, and I was like, we got a free CD. It wasn't signed or anything, but they were just handing out CDs. I was like, what a cool band. They're just giving free CDs out. Nice people. There you go. Unprocessed from Germany. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense because that band's pretty wild. So yeah. He was amazing, dude. He put on a heck of a show too. Like watching him live, he nailed his solos, and I don't know how he did it. His strap was all swinging around, and he was playing in weird positions and just jumping around all crazy, and he was killing it and singing and everything. I'll never forget what these people said in front of me. There was some girls in front of me. I remember I thought, "There's girls here at this concert?" Because I didn't know back then. I was young. I didn't know girls like listening to Children of Bodom, and they looked totally normal. And the girl in front of me said to her friend, they said it loudly, "I love the music. I just wish he'd shut the hell up. It's like it's annoying, So I had a good laugh when I remember hearing that because it's just a funny statement to make. Like, what a great band, but terrible vocals. I don't mind the vocals. I like the screamy sound, but I can see some people obviously not liking it, and that's fair. Okay, you too then. I think that was exactly my case, 2008. Was it the Gigantour, right, Doroteo? So you went to Gigantour also, and they had like In Flames and Job for a Cowboy and stuff. At least for the lineup I went to here. I don't know if that's the same one, but I think that was the same year. Oh wow. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I guess I could believe that. United States definitely is not in the best position. But yeah, I've heard stories too from like from people that I know in like China, for instance. This dude I teach in China, he tells me how the work system's really sucky. He has to work like 6 days, sometimes 7 days. If he misses a day or gets a holiday, he has to work like 2 or 3 days to make up for the one day off. I was like, dang. And he says that they have such a huge like expectation to compete with the West that like people commit suicide all the time from the work stress and workload in their 30s. And I was like, damn, that just sounds depressing. And I guess Korea and other places like Japan have that too. The rise of alcoholism and stuff. So it's really a sad thing. Oh, it is. Okay, yeah, same thing for you too. That's funny, Doroteo. That's funny. So yeah, we went to the same. I mean, not same place, but same tour. That's cool, dude. Cool. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, well, appreciate the nudge there, Tyler. Always appreciate you, my dude. You're a good guy. Yeah, man, it's crazy how other, everybody, I think all countries deal with this. All governments are. I'm not a fan of any like side, by the way. I'm not political, and I'm not like somebody that's gonna take, one interest over the other. But, I will say that I think every government is not really out for the people's interests, in any country. And I think a lot of people suffer due to rich people's decisions. And I think it's a sad thing because, it puts a lot of stress and strain on people like us in other countries or whoever else. And it's just a sad thing. It's all sad. We all kind of suffer from others' actions, but what can you do, It's just one of those things. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate that, Tyler. Heck yeah. Got about 15 minutes, or maybe a little less, like 13 minutes, and I'm going to head out. Me and Dorotio here in the comment section got a lesson planned. If you guys are thinking about taking lessons with me, you could be like Dorotio here, right? Getting one-on-one with me. And we're going to dive into some cool, deep stuff tonight. We're going to talk about all kinds of, stuff that he's improving on, by the way. Dorotio's done a lot of improvements, just like New Mexico Saint. I've seen a lot of improvements from him. He's getting his timing really solid. His picking's getting more solid. So, yeah. Self-plug here. If you guys are looking for a teacher, you're in the right place, man. This is what I do for a living. So, hit me up anytime. Send me an email. Let me know what you guys got going on. And I will do my best to help you. And if for some reason you're just such an advanced guy and you're just beyond anything I can help you with, I know people that are better than me that can help you, so I can point you in their direction. I can point you in the right path. Because I don't know everything, and I'm not the best in the world, I'm okay. But, I mean, compared to some people, I know my place in the food chain. Oh, yeah, that was a good song, too. You guys did great on that song, by the way, Tyler. I was listening to it the other day, and I was just smiling, man. And I was just like, that is so cool. My wife and I were listening to it, and she was like, that was neat how Tyler added that little ending outro. Like, it fit the song so well, and it just, like how he mixed it, too. Like, the synth and stuff in the background. I was like, oh, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, we were tripping out on it, man. Especially at your age. So cool, dude. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I get you, dude. You might want to look into ASIO ProLink tool. It's a downloadable sound drive router for that when you're streaming, but that might help you. Hey, good night to you too, my friend. Appreciate you coming by as always. I'll be saying good night here in a minute to everybody. But we got like maybe another 5-6 minutes. Yeah, of course, dude. I appreciate you always collaborating on songs with me, dude. We'll have to do some more stuff here shortly. Now that I got my situation figured out with my computer and everything, we'll do some more hanging out and video work. Heck yeah. If you get stuck with it, by the way, let me know. It can be a little annoying. If you need help with the routing, let me know. Oh, wow. Yeah. Thanks, Doroteo. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah. Richard's such a good guy. He's such a good dude. He really is. I'm always so flattered, man, for the shout outs. Can't wait for daylight savings. Yeah, get a little bit more light. Be a little warmer too. Ugh. You don't have to have any hardware or software as long as you have headphones. If you have headphones and you know how to turn off noise cancellation on like Skype or on Google Meet, or Google Meet doesn't have noise cancellation. I haven't run into it yet. But if for some reason you can't use Google Meet and you use Zoom or Skype, you just got to set up so I can hear your guitar, because Skype and Zoom will cut the guitar out for some reason. But yeah, Google Meet's a lot easier. Hey, what's up, Sub-Zero? Oh, nice, man. Well, I'm glad you started messing around with it. I don't know about like good free plugins, because I know a lot of them are paid, so maybe somebody here in the chat can help you out with that. Oh, I see. Heck yeah, that's killer. Yeah, it's gnarly, man. Oh, okay, yeah, I was wondering, you looked familiar. I mean, you sounded familiar, I shouldn't say, because I can't see you, but you know what I meant. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not really sure, man. To be honest with you, I'm not following fully, but I'm sure you have your reasons. Um, let's see. It'll be another 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. Oh, let's look some good advice here. Amplitude, amplitude. But switch back to my PVI. Okay, nice, man. Nothing wrong with that. Um, let's see for plugins. Yeah, like I don't know about free stuff that's like good, like distortion or anything. I don't really know. Um, yeah, it's a tough call, dude. But if I can think of anything, I'll make a post about it, and then you guys can check those plugins out. But yeah, this has been pretty eventful, guys. I guess for only being here an hour, I didn't do really any playing, so I apologize for that. Like I said, I just haven't been in a playing mood the last few days. I was doing a lot of teaching and editing stuff, and my brain's a little fried today, so bear with me. Um. Oh wow! Well, dang, that's awesome, man. The kids sound like they need a high five. I don't know about PV. I know they make amps. I don't know about plugins. Night, everybody. Night, Clutch. Hope you have a good one, dude, and thanks for coming by. Let's see. Tube amp, yeah. Interesting. Huh. But yeah, super cool, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Sorry to cut it short. But yeah, feel free to send me an email anytime if you want to take lessons or if you just want to chit chat and ask me a question. I got lesson content coming, so I don't know how that's going to go on the channel. I've been doing a lot of reviews. I have one more review video left in the works, but a lot of lesson content coming out regarding specific subjects. So it might go somewhere, might not. I don't know. The channel's kind of in a floating in between stage right now. I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Either way, I'm going to keep making content. I just don't know what. One of the two. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for only an hour. Next week we'll go back to our regular time, hopefully. I think it should be fine, and we'll do a couple hours and some jamming tracks like our usual routine we like to do. But in the meantime, keep your eyes out for new content. I'll try to get a video out pretty soon for, a lesson video. And if you missed my last review video I put out a few days ago, you're missing out. I put a cool jam in there with Trey Shreddings, right? Mr. Trey Sheddings. Shreddings, I can't talk right. Gettings, this is his last name, but Shreddings, YouTube name. Trey Shreddings. So yeah, thank you guys so much for everything. Always appreciate you guys, and I hope you all stay healthy and everything goes well for you in the week and the weekend. I hope everything, goes as smooth as it can. And I will see you guys in the next live stream or possibly sooner in our content. Members videos are coming out shortly and some new members tabs. So for members here on the channel, you have that to look forward to. If you're not a member, consider trying it out. I got a lot of stuff on there for members and more stuff to come. Cool. Nice seeing you guys. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. And I will see you guys next time.